Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brendan from Heartbreaker Guitars and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to be discussing an extremely cool guitar by Rick Turner and Rick Turner Guitars. Now this here is the Renaissance. As you may know, Rick Turner makes two types of guitars. He makes the iconic Model 1, which is the electric guitar, and he makes also what's called the Renaissance. This is a stage acoustic guitar, super lightweight, that is probably the best stage acoustic on the market. I mean, it's got tons of headroom, it's lightweight, it plays like a fast electric guitar, and it's got some of the most pristine acoustic tones you've ever heard. Now this one is a very custom version of the Renaissance. This is called the Deuce. And what the Deuce means is, you'll notice this pickup here in the center of the soundboard. And normally the Renaissance is built without this, with just a piezo in the saddle. But this is called the Deuce because it's got two pickups, okay? You've got the piezo and you've got the humbucking pickup. And as mentioned, these bars, these sterling silver bars that you see right here, are not normally on the guitar. That is a custom upgrade, as you'll also see on the fingerboard. I don't know if you can see that. But super cool, sterling silver inlays. I mean, this guitar is loaded. It's got Sinker redwood top and back. Check out this roasted flame maple neck. I mean, just a stunner. Gold hardware. You've got a ebony backstrap overlay with Rick's signature. This is Ivoroid binding throughout the whole thing. And I'm going to give you a brief explanation of the electronics, and then we're going to jump over to Mike, and he's going to demo the guitar for us. So, as mentioned, the Renaissance RS6, which is the standard, comes just with a piezo. This is the Deuce. Two pickups, okay? So you can play the piezo, you can play the humbucker, you can play them together, you can play them separate, you can shut one off, or you can blend the two. Okay, so on the tone controls here, you've got master volume. This is your blending control, okay? All the way forward is the humbucker. All the way backwards is the piezo, which makes sense, okay? This is your master volume right here, and it's got a push-pull, okay? So you can tap that humbucker if you want and get single coil tunes. Okay, so right now, by the way, we're playing through the Bogner Shiva, and when we go over to the acoustic tones with Mike, we're gonna actually play through the Bose L1 Model 1. So anyway, right here, all the way forward, volume all the way on, tone at about 9 or 10. This is that's the humbucker, okay? Now, if you put this control all the way counterclockwise, you're in the piezo only. Now listen to that sustain, you guys. I mean, it's incredible. Now you want to burl up that acoustic sound a little bit, blend in the humbucker. Here you've blended in just a little bit and you can... Doesn't sound quite as pristine as just the acoustic, right? That's the acoustic. And here is about 50-50. And all the way forward with humbucker only. A lot of people ask, is this an acoustic guitar or is it an electric guitar? And the answer is both. Now personally, I think the guitar shines in acoustic styles because it just sounds so pretty and pristine. It's just, I think it's meant to be a stage acoustic guitar. But that said, it's super versatile. If you want only one guitar and you gotta cover both rock and acoustic stuff, this is your guitar. It's gonna cover everything. So, also, as I mentioned before, we've got a coil tap right here. So, humbucker, single coil. Now, one thing really cool, listen to this. Single coil, humbucker, single coil, humbucker. Now, you notice a little bit of jump in volume when we go over the humbucker, but usually it's quite dramatic when you make that change with a lot of other guitars. And it's actually, I would say, 9 out of 10 in terms of volume comparing to the humbucker. That's the humbucker, single coil. So it's quite close in volume, which is really cool. So when you switch back and forth, you don't have to worry about messing with your volume. Pretty convenient. Okay, guys, now we're going to give you a little sound sample with Mike. And what we're going to do is we're going to run this through the Shiva. I'm going to give it to you clean. I'm going to give it to you dirty. And I'm going to give you the piezo sound with some blending options all through the Shiva. When we're done with that, we're going to jump over to the Bose L1 Model 1. And that's going to give us that true, pristine acoustic sound to really hear what this guitar can achieve when you want to play it acoustically only. Now, it's still going to sound acoustic through the Bogner when you put the piezo on, but there's nothing like playing into a super clean signal like a Bose or a really killer LR Baggs amp or something like that to achieve that ultimate acoustic tone. And you are going to find that this guitar can cover everything. So without further ado, guys, let's go to Mike and demo the Renaissance Custom Deuce. Mike, take it away, brother.
Hey, thanks, Brendan, and this is the Renaissance Custom Deuce. And now we're actually going to do with just the piezo only. And right now we're actually going to do with just the 50-50 blend. And so right now we're actually going to do with just the single coil only. And so right now we're actually going to blend the single coil with the piezo. Now we're going to try some rock and roll on the channel 2 for the humbucker. So now let's go ahead and try it and blend it with the piezo.
Great job on that one, Mike. Okay, guys, so like I said, that was played right into a Bogner Shiva, a tube amp. So you're gonna get a truly different sound when playing through a clean signal like through an acoustic amp, or in this next case, a Bose L1 Model 1. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug it into the Bose, play it clean, and see what kind of different sounds we can get out of the Bose, okay? Guys, this again, it's the Renaissance Deuce, super custom, as I like to call it. I just like to stare at it sometimes. So beautiful. Anyway, our pal Mike Romano is gonna run this for a quick test drive, so check it out.
Thanks, Brendan. And now we're going to be plugging in the Deuce into the Bose. And so now we're actually going to be plugging the piezo 50/50 with the humbucker.
Mike, thanks for playing that. That was awesome. Guys, I want to thank you for watching. Once again, this is the Rick Turner Renaissance Deuce Custom. I got to show you my favorite part one last time. This roasted flame maple neck. It's just gorgeous. Sterling silver inlays. That's a Sinker redwood top and back, mahogany sides. We went through the electronics already. If you've got any questions about this Renaissance or any Renaissance or Rick Turner in the shop, do give us a call. Thanks for watching, guys. Brendan signing off from the Heartbreaker Lounge. Have a great day.